Ayan. Ito po, mukhang pumasok na po. Okay. Ay, salamat Diyos. Okay, we're only 4 minutes late. Excuse me po. Ayan. Okay, so I'll be posting this link. Okay, I just saw it na po. I'll post the link po on my Twitter. And then I'll share with you the link as well so you can share it with your followers po. Streaming. Okay, give me just 2 more seconds. Okay. Okay po. I'll share na lang po on your messenger yung link po sa YouTube para po mapanood na rin ng anak nyo. Tatype ko na po ngayon yung link sa YouTube. Okay, ito po yung link. Tapos I'm gonna embed this po din on Facebook so then we can get started.
Opo. Nasa messenger na po.
Salamat po sa anak niyo sa pag-assist po.
Hopeless ako pag wala yan.
Oo nga eh. Actually, ako nga kailangan ko ng tulog sa kanya. Pati ako nagpanic nung hindi mag-connect eh. Yan.
Okay na po.
Yan. Okay. Sige po. Ayan na po. Good evening everyone. Pasensya na kayong lahat. First time ko lang actually mag-live stream on YouTube with Zoom. Pasensya na kayong lahat na medyo nagkakaroon ako ng technical problems, and I'm so glad to see all of you here this evening for this very insightful discussion on the elections in the Philippines. Okay, and with me, I want to introduce a very special person because of what he's done for all of us, para sa ating lahat ng Pilipino, no? At sa buong Pilipinas, si Colonel Leonardo Odoño. Let's give him an applause, guys, on the chat box. We'd really appreciate that. So he knows that he's being welcomed here tonight. Hello, Colonel. Kumusta po kayo?
I'm okay. Thank you.
That's good po. So Colonel, you're already a retired military officer. Is that correct? Is my term correct, by the way?
That's correct.
Okay. Great. Okay. And now that you've been retired, how long have you been retired po? Just out of curiosity.
Officially 1980.
Oh, wow. Matagal na po. Okay.
Yeah.
And have you always been active in politics after your retirement?
No.
No. Okay.
After my retirement, I joined the shipping. I went
Shipping?
to the shipping industry, yes.
Okay. Gaano katagal po kayo nasa shipping industry?
Another 15 years.
15 years. And nag-retire na po kayo sa shipping industry?
Yes.
Okay. So, after nag-retire po kayo, kailan po kayo naging active sa politics po or naging mas interesado na lumaban para sa ating demokrasya at sa politika?
Actually, very little. Kaya lang, in this particular case, yung close friend ko, si General Eliseo, nag-watch siya yung unang reports, yung resource na binigay ng COMELEC, siguro mga first 5 hours. may nakita ka siyang mali doon, kaya binantayan na niya. So the following
Mm.
2 or 3 days, sabi niya, sir, nag-share sa akin yung ka-general. Sir, meron yatang problema yung eleksyon. But everybody naman was suspecting something was wrong. So sabi ko, sige, paki-analyze mo na and in the proper time, let's do something about it. So, nung makonvince siya na yung findings niya are correct, sumulat na siya sa Marina, that was July 14,
Mm.
asking for the transmission logs. Because yung kanyang nakita is can only be validated by the transmission logs. So, humingi siya ng transmission logs. Actually, proof na hindi niya na merong transmission logs. 4 months, hindi sumasagot yung COMELEC. So, the trio, they call themselves TNT trio, they decided to go to the Supreme Court to get a writ of mandamus to compel yung telcos to preserve yung mga anything about the election in the expectations na there might be audit investigation in the future. So, nung nagpunta na sila sa Supreme Court, sabi ko, diyan na kay Supreme Court, I'll take over your unfinished business sa COMELEC. So that's how I get started on this. So,
I see. Okay. So Colonel, question lang po, para malaman ko lang yung timeline, nung nakita po niyo yung anomalya, nung kaibigan po niyo, nakita yung anomalya, that was during the elections, correct? So that was in May.
yes.
When did you all decide to approach the COMELEC and request for the transmission logs? How soon after?
Actually, I was not part of the TNT trio, but General Leo and I are close. So, nung sinabi niya na, sir, pwede na pa kaming sumulat sa COMELEC, yes, by all means, go ahead. Ask for proof. Yung sinabi ko sa kanya, and that's exactly what they did. Ask for proof. So, wala. After 4 months, walang binigyan na proof yung COMELEC. So, pasok siya. Sabi ko, sige, ako naman nanghihingi. Sabi ko, November 26, that was a few weeks after they decided to go to Supreme Court because wala naman binibigay yung COMELEC. Ako na yung pumasok. So my first letter, sabi ko sa COMELEC, I am asking for this information, yung proof of transmission. Dahil duda kami, wala nang na-transmit. We're talking about the 20 million votes.
Yes.
So sabi ko, I'm asking for proof, the same information, proof of transmission, which yung TNT asked from you 4 months ago, which you did not give. So I'm doing this, Kako, in the exercise of my right, my constitutional right, that I can go to any agency and get the information of public concern that I need. So, from the beginning, sinabi ko na, if you don't give me
my apologies po. We're actually forgot to record what we're doing. So keep going po. Sorry po.
Okay na po.
So, where I was. So,
yeah. So after you sent them the letter request. So when you sent the letter, that's when medyo siguro you have some weight with because of your position as a retired colonel. Maybe that's why they eventually replied to you, correct?
I'm not sure about that. I'm nobody actually. And maybe it is my persistence and my threatening them that this is my constitutional right. If you don't give this information to me, I will resort to legal remedies, including but not necessarily only yung impeachment. So 15 days wala silang sagot. Yung kong sulat, padala pa ako ng follow-up emails, tatlong follow-up emails, reminding them that I asked for this information and you have not given it to me. So, dumating yung 15 days, ako hopeless itong mga ito, pinagbigyan ko pa ng oras. Sabi ko, I gave them additional time to produce the information that I was asking for without them asking me. Without them asking me to do it.
Right.
On my own, sabi ko, para lang because I don't want to harass them into giving something that is not, kumbaga, reliable. So, binigyan ko sila ng pagkakataon. So, lumampas na yung 100 days. Wala pa rin silang binibigay. So, noong November 10, I decided, sabi ko, you have missed the deadlines. you have kept me days. So I am now giving you a final demand. Give this proof of information to me in 7 days. Otherwise, I go for impeachment against you. So 2 or 3 days binigay nila yung transmission logs. So I'd
Binigay
like to
po sa
think,
inyo personally.
yes, because I was told by them na please pick it up doon sa office nila. So I went there together
Oh.
with magaling sila.
Okay.
Ako pa inutusan.
Kumbaga parang pinahirapan ka pa ng konti pa kung kaya. They're not willingly going to give it to you basically. You pick it up if you want. Parang ganon.
Exactly, gano'n. So sabi ko, I don't want to be accused naman na sinabihan ka na kunin mo, hindi mo kinuha, hindi kasalanan mo. I didn't want to be accused of that. So kami ni General Rio, pumunta raw, kinuha namin. Doon na nagsimula yung problema.
And what day was that when you picked it up?
23, March 23.
That was March 20. That was the first time you've seen the transmission logs just a few days ago.
Yes, and that was 252 days.
After you asked for it.
Yeah, since the tribe for the TNT asked for it. Kasi ako, I asked mga 4 months later. Pero
Right.
that's the connecting point. Hiningi na namin, July pa, lumampas yung 4 months. So,
Yes.
in all, 252 days.
Wow.
That's too much.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-mm.
And ano po, nung nakita po niyo yung transmission logs, ano po ang nakita po niyo? Anong observation niyo? Ano pong opinion niyo?
Doon pa lang sa opisina nila, nakita na namin something was very wrong. Kasi yung pagbuklat namin yung mga first sheets ng transmission logs, nagsimula sila ng 7:08 8 minutes from 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Yung kasing mga voting precincts nagsasara yan at 7 o'clock if you don't against the law. So in 7:08 and you need at least 30 minutes para ma-complete yung counting, yung preparing yung election returns and other administrative tasks that would take at least 30 minutes. Pinalabas na ng 7:08. So that means well before 7 o'clock, the only way that they can justify that is kung nagbukas sila earlier than 7 o'clock. Bawal ngayon. So they would not have done that. The poll watchers would not have agreed to that. So kita magad na dinoktor nila yung
Okay. Colonel, question lang again, I may not know as much about this as you do, so I'd like to ask you na lang. Are you saying ba na hindi pwedeng send ng transmission yung mga polls, yung mga location areas to their server, the main server before 7 p.m.? You cannot do that like until magsara.
Yes. And after
Okay.
magsara, marami kang gagawin. Counting votes, tapos yung preparing ng election returns, marami pa yan And an analysis that should have taken at least 30 minutes. Binigay lang ng 7:08. What does that mean? Dinoktor nila.
Right. Okay. Pero I think if I'm not mistaken, they gave an explanation on kung bakit napadala daw agad. Was that something that was acceptable, or did you know about that explanation that they were giving?
No, alam na namin yun. Naghahanda na kami ng pambobola nila. It cannot be dahil the law says 7 o'clock ka magsasara. Bawal na hindi mo isara mo before that. Especially kung may nakapila pa na naghihintay magboto. So maling-mali yun. Mali agad yun
The fact that kung sinasabi nga nila na they started receiving all the votes before 7 p.m., mali na yun automatically.
Mali na. Before
Okay.
7:30, mali na. But the more serious thing is that si chairman in the public forum on elections was that October 13 was sponsored by Tunay University. Nagpakita siya ng graph. Doon sa pinakita niyang graph, ang nag-pick yung 20 million votes mga a few minutes after nagbukas. Actually 2 minutes 1 minute lang 1 minute nag-pick na sa 20 million. And yet yung pinakita niya ang pinakita niya doon sa doon sa public forum, iba yung nag-peak nung second hour.
Right.
And in the first hour naman, 13 million lang, 12 million. So, paano naging 12 million yung 20 million? So, meron
Right.
silang 8 million na dinagdag. They will not be able to explain that. I'm
Okay.
sure of that.
Yeah. So sorry, just to clarify, you meant to say paano naging 20 million ang 12 million, correct? Okay. So
Kasi
ano?
yung 12 million, nagaling na rin sa server nila eh.
Oo,
Tapos
okay.
itong logs na pinakita sa amin, 20 million. Ano ba kayo, nanggagago ba kayo? Hindi naman kami bobo para hindi namin makita na mali yan eh.
Okay.
So yun, something was very wrong.
Is there a way to, I mean, 'di ba sinabi po niyo earlier na parang pina-preserve niyo yung transmission logs at the telco level. Will
And
you
comment.
okay, so will you be
Correct.
have you able were you able to get access na to the transmission logs from the telcos?
Actually, ganito yan eh. Sa una-una, we know na merong may contract between telco and the COMELEC, yung non-disclosure agreement ba? So the telcos cannot give anything to anybody without approval ng COMELEC. Ayaw nila approval eh. Hiningin namin, ayaw nila approval.
Teka lang. Pero unless po pag may pag kunwari, nagsampa po kayo ng kaso, baka mako-compel po ang COMELEC na mag-agree na para ipa-release yun, hindi ba po?
Yung Supreme Court, dahil na constitutional body yung COMELEC. So only Supreme Court can order them around. So honestly, ako naman, I don't think mangyayari yun before things matter eh. Kasi alam naman natin yung Supreme Court. I'm not saying na,
Yeah.
yun.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're hoping, of course, the impartiality. But then again, it's hard to hope for impartiality when appointments are done. There are always political interests, but we'd like to believe that it is impartial, and we always hope for that.
sana.
But that is not unfortunately that may not always be the case. And that's just my opinion, right? But we always pray that they will be impartial. So we will. So sana hindi tayo umabot doon. Pero kung kailangan umabot doon, ipapaabot ba niyo po ito sa Korte Suprema?
No, hindi na kami makakarating doon. Kung magtagal sila, wari isang taon, papasok ko doon sa impeachment. But this is another problem. Kasi alam naman natin kung sino yung nasa Congress eh. Pero public pressure will push them to continue to initiate yung proceedings, start the proceedings. Hindi pwede dahil I'll get people to rally sa Congress. Kasi that's my business. Pag hindi pinagbigyan dito, that's against the law.
Yes.
That's correct. So we have the right to push them to do it.
Okay.
Pag hindi nila ginawa, bahala na sila sa buhay nila.
Okay.
So yun ang, kung matuloy yun, huli rin sila dahil we can present all these documents, all this evidence na talagang nagdaya sila.
Okay. So you're saying nga na ang pinadala nilang transmission logs, in your opinion and by your findings and research, is falsified?
Well, you can call that, I call that doctor. Mga doktor
It's
sila.
been right. Okay.
Sila doktor, hindi sila nag-graduate sa UST, kaya may klaseng doktor.
Okay. So now that's your findings that it has been doctored, that these records are not the actual transmission logs or the authentic untampered transmission logs.
Pinakita na nung check mismo doon sa public forum nga sponsored by Ateneo University. Yabang-yabang pa niya sinabi, this is the cleanest election we ever had. Only to see later on na yung ibibigay nila sa aming transmission logs do not justify what he reported to the people October 14. Talang agad siya wala siyang pag-asa ron.
Yeah, okay. So at this point po sige, what do you think will happen next? They've submitted it. Now have you spoken to them, or do they even talk to you, or have you written them a letter? Where do we go from here?
Why should they talk to me? Gobyerno sila mayabang sila Ako, sino ba naman ako, 80-year-old retired officer? no power whatsoever, except my insistence to do what is right. That's the power I have. Hindi ko sila titigilan.
You know, alam po nyo, marami pong tao ang sumusuporta sa inyo po sa laban na to. At nagpapasalamat po ako na hindi po kayo sumuko dito dahil marami pong tao sumuko at hindi po din nila naiintindihan yung problema ng transmission logs na yun. At you and your friends, General Rio, no, from the former DICT, right,
Yes.
have exposed this. And it's important that we know this because nung naalala ko po, nung nakita ko po yung results, nakakagulat nga po talaga. And it was an anomaly that nobody could explain. Kasi di ba before po na nagkaroon ng Smartmatic, yung election results, di ba dumarating po yan per region. Alam mo na, from San Juan, ito po yung votes. From Davao, ito votes. From Mandaluyong. Tapos dahan-dahan pumapasok po yan eh. Hanggang gabi yan eh. Ito nga yung first time po na nakakita ko ng election na biglang pagsara, nagulat nga din po kami lahat na ganun karami na ang botong pumasok. Kaya po, pero wala po makapag-explain, kagaya po ng the way you explained it po, kung bakit po may anomalya talaga yon. Now, let's say...
Go to that muna, no?
Okay, go ahead po.
Since time immemorial, wala naki-question sa resulta ng magpaprotesta sila, but against candidates against candidates. Hindi nila alam pala, meron parang Odoño at saka si General Rio na from the beginning nagbantay na kami. Nagbantay na kami, and true enough, nakita namin yung which before couldn't have been discovered. Dahil wala naman nag-i-interest na tingnan kung tama ba yung counting, tama ba yung reporting. Wala, nobody was interested. But I was interested. Sabi ko, for the first time, magbantay tayo and see what happens. And let's investigate on our own kung ano talaga nangyari.
Sige po, tanong ko po, ganito po, ano po yung, sa pagbabantay po nyo ng election, ano ba po yung intention nyo?
Kung bakit ako pumasok dito, meron daw bang partido na tumutulak sa akin? Meron bang taong nagbabayad sa akin? Well, sabi ko, I have nothing to gain from this. And I am telling you na I am steeped in the principle of our cadet code that the cadets should not lie, should not steal, should not cheat, and should not let others to do that. So, nasa akin yun eh. So, I can tell you na in my ordinary life, pag may nakakita kong mali, hindi ka nagwalis ng kalsada, sabihin ko, magwalis ka. That's small, nung araw na mahilig mangit, itong mga PC ng araw, talagang nangungutong parati yan. I would stop by them. Tututok sa kanilang baril. Pag hindi mo tinigil ng pangutong ninyo, titirahin ko kayo. Siyempre, tigil sila. So, that kind of, nadaladala ko na yon. And I hope nobody doubts my intention, my very sincere intention to be able to help for once to stop this yung bang cycle of elections, vicious cycles of elections, election after election, may dayaan. But nobody was doing it. Bakit ganon? Sabi ko, ba't ganon? Until I decided, I am going 85 in 5 years. Sabi ko, this may be my last mission in life. That's my feeling. Huwag sila magsabi nyo kay nabubula, nag-ayan, sustukin ko sila. So, that's it. That answers the question. And sabi ko nga, I will not gain anything from this.
Yeah. So, sige po, let me ask you po a follow-up question on that. So, ang sinasabi po niyo sa akin, and please tell me if I'm correct with my assumption on this one, na if, for example, nasabit nga yung transmission log and it was untampered and it was satisfactory to you that yes, this was authentic and this is really the vote of the people, matatanggap po niyo na yun kung ganun po. Tama?
Kita namin na yung
talagang
namin mali, we will accept it.
Yep.
I don't really care naman kung sino manalo o matalo. I don't care.
Right.
I care.
So it wasn't a question of who won or lost.
No.
It's a question of the integrity of the elections. Kasi
Exactly.
po, again, sorry po, ano lang po, I just want to make sure that I understand it correctly, that what you're saying basically is you would like to know, without a shadow of a doubt, that the real winners really won fair and square. And that's all it is, regardless of who won. And if let's say BBM won fair and square, by all means, he has the mandate of the people and we will honor that.
The other thing that pushed me into doing this, prior to what we did, meron ng report yung international group na nag-observe ng elections, and the findings nila terrible.
Mhm.
Illegitimate daw yung presidente.
Oh, wow. Okay, meron na pala. Okay.
Meron
Yeah.
na. That
Okay.
that emboldened me to go for it. That in the past, walang ganun eh. Walang ganun. And
Okay.
General Eli, so kung ako lang kasi hindi ko kaya, how can I do that? Wala akong magiging ebidensya. But he was there. And he produced the evidence for me. That was the reason.
I see. Okay. So just ano lang po, a quick recap lang for the people that just tuned in right now, ano po yung nakita nyong anomalya when they submitted na the transmission logs from your findings po? Just ano lang, just a short ano lang po, recap for the people that just tuned in right now.
Ang findings ko is yung official results na pinakita ng commissioner ng custom, yung chairman in October. Hindi yun ang nakita namin doon sa logs. Later on kasi si General Eli gumawa na agad ng magaling siya dyan eh. Kasi fortunately during the night of the elections nagpa-put of print siya ng mga resulta. Whether TV or not, I don't know. And nabalitaan daw niya na after 5 minutes, yung mga reporter na daladala yung kanilang computer, demanded that kung ano man yung nasa laman ng computer nila be deleted. So what is that? Why is that? So, and then, corollary to this, balitaan mo naman yung sinasabi ng Mahalikan na nag-usap-usap sila ng smart magic. Smart magic. Smart magic nga, magic sila ng magic eh. Nag-usap sila. And honestly, and I can report this much later on, we know that there was a conspiracy. We know how they did it, and we know who did it. Hindi pa lang namin nilalabas hanggang mapakita namin yung proof na talagang nagkadayaan.
Right.
Pag lumabas na yan, bibira na kami.
Okay.
Ingat sila.
So you do have information that you will
Yes.
be revealing eventually about that.
Yes. All we are waiting for is ma-confirm namin na talagang may dayaan. Pero
Yes.
hindi naman pwedeng yak-yak ng yak-yak eh. Wala naman palang dayaan eh.
Opo, tama po yun. Kasi po, mapapahiya po kayo kung
Exactly.
may akusasyon kayo na hindi po nyo mababack up with strong hard evidence.
That's correct. But in a few days, mag-press conference kami. Ipakikita namin yung findings namin. Mahihirapan sila, Christopher. Mahihirapan sila. Hindi ka na.
Well, you can count on me po na pag mangyari po yung time na yun po na magre-reveal po kayo ng mga bagong ebidensya po, I will be there to support and also be there to amplify the message so that everyone will hear what the three of you have to say. I am also very curious. This is the reason why I'm doing this live stream. Tanong ko po, sige po, ganito. Ang inisip ko lang, ngayon na sabihin na nating, paano kung umabot tayo sa panahon na na-reveal po nyo na without a shadow of a doubt na talagang may dayaan at talagang hindi lehitimo yung ating presidente ngayon at kung sino pa ang kasama po dyan, ano po ang recourse natin mga Pilipino?
Well, I will comment on that with respect to what happens kung na-prove na talagang may failure. I call that a failure of elections. We are not, I don't care about that because that is a matter for the people to make the decision on. Hindi
Right.
kami, kasi kami, kukunti na kami. Pag pinabayaan ng mga tao, yung aming report, ano pang magagawa namin? Itutulog na lang kami para hindi na kami napapagod. Ilang buwan na kami pagod eh. So dito, tutulog na lang kami. Problema nyo yan. Ayaw nyo eh. Eh, ba't pag kumilos sila?
Kung ano man lang yung pagkikilos na yon, di ba? Ibig sabihin po no na kung baka ang ating kongreso or ating mga senador, baka ilan sa kanila biglang matauhan at magsalita kung totoo ngang may nakitang anomalya at napaprove naman na totoo meron, baka kumilos nga na ating ibang parte ng gobyerno para imbestigahan at gawa ng paraan na ma-rectify pong situation na to. Tama po?
Well, I hope they do that, pero I am very pessimistic. Dahil pag nagkaroon ng failure elections, damay sila. Therefore,
Yes.
illegitimate sila lahat. They will have no
Yes.
interest in finding the truth. Kami lang ang may interest in finding the truth. Believe me, kami lang. Yung group. Ito mga
Yeah,
ito, they don't want to know the truth dahil the truth will hurt them. Definitely.
Yes.
Dahil pagka
Okay.
talagang napakita namin, failure of elections yun. Pag failure of elections, alis sila sa trabaho nila.
But yeah, the good thing is at least I like where you're coming from na at least sinasabi po nyo na basta gagawin lang nyo is papakita nyo yung katotohanan.
Yes.
Ngayon, bahala na ang Pilipinas, bahala na kayo lahat kung anong gusto nyo gawin sa informasyon na yon.
Yes. Kami naman na we can live on our own. Ako, 5 years pa, maybe hindi pa ako mamatay in 5 years. Bahala na sila.
Right. Yeah.
Bahala na sila yung mga anak nila. Pag hindi sila kumilos, kasalanan nila.
Right. Okay. And do you think ba itong problema po na nakikita natin ngayon sa last elections, first time ba kaya ito nangyari o tingin po niyo nangyari na to nung previous election, nung 2019?
Sabi ko nga, cycle of irregularities in elections.
Yeah.
We all know
Okay.
that. We all know that the candidates pay off.
Yeah.
Look at si Governor, yung pinatawag, what's his name?
Digamo.
Digamo. Comelec allowed him to approve his candidacy despite the law saying na yung governor cannot have a 4th consecutive term. Kaya nakatatlo na yung tao. On record na nakatatlo na. In-approve pa nila. Ano ba naman itong Comelec na ito?
Okay.
Something is very wrong.
Right. I see. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. The fourth term na pala niya na tumatakbo pa siya. Ano po yung rason na binigay ng COMELEC kung ba't po pinayagan tumakbo pa?
No, we don't know. Kasi dito sa very late na nang ma-discover namin yon. So doon ko na lang isasama sa impeachment procedure, sa impeachment articles. Kasama yon doon sa articles of impeachment. Kasi bawal na bawal yun. Meron lang sa batas. Bakit hindi kayo sumusunod sa batas? Ano ba
Bakit
kayo?
may mga exemptions pa?
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, as a matter of fact po, yung isang problema nga nakita ko talaga sa nangyaring huling eleksyon is yung ang dami pong lumabas na video na tampering of the ballots, ang dami lumabas na video of vote buying with money. I mean, there was a video with must have been a few million pesos right there. Kitang-kita po, pero parang wala lang po. Walang ginawa ang COMELEC about it. I mean, technically, that is a violation of election rules and whoever the candidate was should have been disqualified, isn't it?
Yes. Ang problema talaga yung mga tao, didn't care.
Yeah. Okay.
Nila. So what
Pero,
happens?
tingin ba po nyo it's a question of not caring or feeling powerless? Most Filipinos ba, do you think, do not care or do you think they just feel powerless?
I guess feeling powerless is the better reason for that. Like in my case, I would have been powerless to do this. Matigas ang ulo natin
Well, buti po talaga matigas ulo niyo at maprinsipyo po kayong tao kasi importante po yan. Yan po yung nakikita ko pong medyo kulang po sa ating bansa ngayon, ay yung tapang at yung prinsipyo. At umaasa nga ako na sa mga nanonood ngayon na magkaroon po kayo ng lakas ng loob din. At wag po kayong susuko sa ganitong laban dahil hindi po kaya ito ng isang tao na tulad ni Colonel. Kailangan po lahat tayo ay tumulong i-amplify yung mga ganitong mensahe at mga ganitong lumalabas na katotohanan. At kailangan din po, ma-encourage ko din po lahat ng mga viewers na kahit po na naglabas ng mga ebidensya si Colonel, is himayin yung informasyon. Himayin natin lahat. At baka nga, malaman natin kung totoo o hindi. At malay mo, di ba, may na-miss po si Colonel, di dapat kayo rin tignan din yan, di ba? Tama po yun, di ba?
That's correct. Ang problema lang, hindi gumagalaw yung COMELEC Sinabi ko na sa mga sulat ko, ganito. They don't care. Malakas ang loob nila.
Yeah. Noong 2019 po, ewan ko lang kung naalala po niyo yung nangyari po nung eleksyon na yun, ano, yung mga senador, yung midterm elections natin yon. Naalala po niyo yun?
What about that?
Yung top 9, flatline sila, hindi gumalaw, yung number 1 to number 9. Tapos everyone in 10, 11, 12, naglalabanan, pero yung top 9, hindi po nagbago yung mga pwesto ng mga nanalo.
Actually, part of our evidence is yung lahat ng vote ratio pare-pareho. Hindi nagbabago.
Yes. Yeah,
Yung 60% all the way, 60%. How can you
Yes.
believe that?
Yeah.
How can you believe na all the way yung isang kandidato 60%? Yung isa
ang
20%?
ang nakikita kong mga argumento na binibigay po ng mga iba't ibang tao about the 60% na flat na ratio, na steady ratio, no, is the law of large numbers daw po. Are you aware of that argument? That's
I
being
know. Tinuruan ako ni General that doesn't mean. Di ba kasi paano nga magiging kakatano pang law of large numbers? Ito eh. Large numbers na nga pero para-pareho sila.
Yeah.
It can be million numbers pero kung pare-pareho yung 60%, what do you think?
Yeah. Actually, nakipagdebate na po ako din sa isang kasama ko po about that, na nagsasabi niya, hindi, walang anomalya yan dahil law of large number states that it will always be flat because nga, nagbabalance. Sabi ko, here's the problem that you should look at, which is again, how did you get to what, 20 or 30 million within, ano po yun? Ano yung exact number within the first hour? Is it 20 million within the first hour?
20 million.
Tapos by the second hour, nasa 30
Bigla
million na ata.
bumagsak.
Bigla bumagsak. So yun po yung nakakapagtaka sa lahat eh. How did you get to 20 million on the first hour? And then after that, nagtitrickle down na. So ibig sabihin, bumagal ba yung transmission? Suddenly, kung mabilis po yun, di dapat tuloy-tuloy po yan. Di dapat hindi lang 20. Eto na, lahat na, panalo na, wala na nagtitrickle, di ba?
Dapat yung mabilis, second hour, dahil by that time, tapos na yung mga trabaho ng Comelec magta-transmit na sila nagta-transmit. Kaya
Yes.
mahirapan sila. Pagka nagdebate kami in the public, sila sa akin.
Maybe that might be a good idea. I would actually encourage that the Comelec chair should have a discussion with you about it. Although I'd be surprised if the Comelec chair actually would agree to have a discussion and a debate with you regarding this.
Yung debate, payag ako. Yung discussion in private among them, with them, no way.
Public dapat.
Yes. Kasi we're
Yes.
confident about what we're saying. Sila baka
Yes.
hindi confident. Hindi sila papayag. Pag
Hindi
hindi sila
sila-
pumawag, nasabi ko malimit yung sinasabi, in their case, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah.
Ganun yun, katulad ng hiningi namin. Pagka hindi sila nagbigay, they are done. Kung
Yes.
nagbigay sila, ganun, done pa rin sila.
Yes, oo. Kasi nga, kahit nung binigay nga nila, you're saying now po that upon inspection nga, that it was anomalous nga, that there were problems with that transmission log submitted.
Actually, ito nga aking partner, si General Rio, siya talagang IT expert. And ako nakikinig na ako sa whatever he tells me, I believe him. As a matter of fact, he was the reason na bumanat ako dito dahil I believe him. Kung if I did not believe him, hindi kita papasukan eh. Kasi mahirap
Right.
pumasok sa hindi mo sigurado yung pinapasok mo.
Yeah. I realize maybe if we are to do a second live stream on this, maybe we can also invite General Rio on this, para to maybe explain on a more technical term what really happened or what he thinks happened.
I would have wanted it. Kaya maalala ko kanina late na eh.
Oo nga eh.
At wala ka namang invitations para sa kanya. Sabi ko too late na. Maybe next time.
Yes, so
I
I actually believe there will be a next time on this anyway, because I know that a lot of people that are watching right now are curious about what happened, and maraming natututunan ang mga ating viewers ngayon sa mga problema na nakikita nila na hindi lang po nila ma-explain kung ano po yung nangyari, and you explained it quite articulately po. So I appreciate that. So ngayon po, okay, so andito na po tayo ngayon. They already submitted everything na. What do we do now? What's next?
Ano?
What's next?
What? In terms
Ano
of what?
po? Ano po yung gagaan? I mean, nagsubmit na sila. they've already complied with your request?
Then we will tell the people just exactly what happened. Diba?
Okay.
Ng tao, kung anong gagawin nila.
Okay. Sige po. Kailan po nyo tingin po nyo, kailan nyo ilalabas po yung mga iba pang ebidensya na alam nyo po, na kailan po kayo matatapos sa inyong pag-imbestiga at magkaroon ng final na findings on the anomalies?
Siguro mahaba na yung 1 month. Mahaba.
Within 1 month po. Sige po. We'll look forward to that. I'll actually, please keep me in mind, and let's keep in touch po, kasi curious din po talaga ako malaman to, and I'll amplify po the message so that people can listen and understand po and find out the findings that you guys have.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, great po. So that ends our live stream for today po. Ang dami po actually nanonood today. And I will be posting this live stream on my YouTube channel for everyone to watch and to rewatch and to listen to what the Colonel found with the transmission log submitted. Colonel, do you have any final words po for the viewers po for tonight?
Ang pakiusap ko sa ating mga kababayan, for once, kumilos sila. Kumilos sila. Pag hindi sila kikilos, tuloy-tuloy ito eh. Tuloy-tuloy. Hindi lang yung unclean na elections, pati lahat. Yung mga problema natin sa bayan. Yung mga smuggling na yan, hindi maalis yan eh. I might want to say, ang root of all evils dito, yung election and yung nag-implement ng election. Dahil this process brings people who are not qualified.
Yes.
Qualified, who do not have division. Walang moral compass. Nahilig sila, may pera sila eh. Pinababayaan na pamilya.
Right.
Qualification process wala. So, when you bring people na hindi marunong mag-govern ng bansa ito, who are people who are not, who are corrupt, dito yung corruption. Hindi ba ganun yun? How can you stop that?
Yeah. And I think po the problem nga po with if the elections are fraudulent, I think the problem po is they're taking away our democracy, our right to vote, our right to pick our leader. And that's the biggest problem po of all of this. Yeah. So
because yung cadet motto namin you should not steal. Ninakaw nila yung karapatan natin na magkaroon ng tamang gobyerno. Malaking pagnanakaw yun. Hindi
yes po.
Hindi lang isang beer na nanakaw sa table yun eh. Hindi yan cellphone na kinuha mo na sa bag ng isang babae. Masyadong malaking pagnanakaw ito. Kaya hindi ko pababayaan. My cadet principals tell me na you have to move this time. And kaya lang, kaibahan lang in the past, meron akong kakampi. Meron akong technical guy who can support me.
Yes, tama po yun. And I fully support you po. You have my 100% support po on this. And again, we are all after the truth. And kahit po ako, kung nakita ko po yung ebidensya nyo at may question ako, questionin din ko po kayo para malaman po natin yung katotohanan. Yun naman po ang gusto nating lahat eh. Whatever the truth is, we can accept it.
I think lang yung grupo namin non-partisan. We are not working for anybody. Dahil lahat naman politiko, loko-loko eh. So, bakit magtatrabaho ko para sa kanila eh? Useless. We work for ourselves, for the benefit of the country. That's it. That's nandito sa amin.
Yes. Okay po. Let me just give the viewers a chance lang in case anyone has any questions for Colonel. Please type it in the comment box. I'll give you guys about 5 minutes to see if there are any questions that have not been asked yet para lang po ma-address po ni Colonel habang andito siya kasama natin ngayon. Are there any questions? So, but kung wala daw tinatago, ba't ayaw daw ilabas ang may tinatago nga kaya ayaw ilabas eh. Yun nga yung punto, di ba? Okay.
The question, bakit ako nagtatago? Bakit sila? Why are you hiding this? Wala naman sila sagot.
Yeah, oo. Totoo nga po yun.
Very obvious.
Yeah. So, sige po. Last po, again, I just want another recap on this one. So right now, the transmission logs from the telcos have been preserved.
Yes.
Okay. So at least on their end, it's preserved in case.
Sorry. Ang binigay lang sa amin, yung transmission logs yung first hour. Hindi nila pinakita yung iba eh. Sa amin naman, hindi na ako nag-habol dahil sa amin enough na yung 1 hour eh, dahil yun ang basis ng complaint namin eh. Yung first 2 hours anyway. So, ayaw niyo bigay yung next 3 hours. We don't care. That only means na ayaw na nagbigay.
Right.
Pinatago
Okay.
nila yung balance. No?
So, so may mga nagtatanong po na nasagot na po ito ni Colonel, ano, yung what's next after 1 month if proven that there's a strong evidence of anomaly. So I'll just I'll speak na lang for this one. Kagaya nga sabi ni Colonel, all they're going to do is submit the evidence that they have found and show it to the people. What happens next? Kayo na po ang bahala.
Yes.
Kayo po mga Pilipino, Pilipinas, kayo na ang bahala. Ang ating mga representatives. Pero kahit tayo at mga taong bayan, tayo na po ang bahala kung anong gusto natin mangyari. Nasa kamay na natin po to.
Exactly.
Okay. Sige po. That concludes po our live stream for tonight. Thank you po, Colonel. I really appreciate your time and your knowledge and your fearless service to know the truth. Please continue your fight for the truth po.
I will.
Okay, sige po. Take care po.
Salamat.
Okay, have a good night po.
Good night.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.